Oh, Alex, this is Charlotte from
Hello.
True Faith, and we're discussing for Bookmakers. Charlotte, on Newcastle United, the inevitables. Is our future golden? Are we going to make hay of the football, and is everything in our lives going to be perfect? Because it is inevitable that we will win everything.
I love calling us the Inevitables. That feels like a good novel about Newcastle United, doesn't it? Yes, my answer is yes. I think that we are inevitably going to be absolutely mint and win everything. You've got to believe that as a Newcastle fan, don't you? This is the new era.
This is the new era, and I don't think it's arrogant. I think it's self-help, because I'm happier, much happier as a man, as a human, knowing that our future is bright and we deserve it. You know, like, if there are fans watching this of other clubs, fans of Steve Bruce clubs, West Brom fans right now, you know what we've been through. We can cry together separately, off camera.
Cry together separately.
Yes.
Brilliant.
That's how it works. He broke me. And you know, there are a lot of clubs who have been through a similar transition to Newcastle in terms of new ownership, but our new ownership was attracted by us, the fans. Abramovich bought Chelsea because it was in London.
Yeah,
probably. I think the guys at Man City, they bought Man City because it wasn't Man United. But we got bought because our loyal fan base has stayed forever with the team, with the club, even in dark times. And it does take time, Charlotte. We aren't demanding success right now.
No.
Goal would be nice. Goal.
Would love a goal.
Would love a goal. But, you know, what do you think timescales wise, looking at the fact it took Chelsea a couple of years to win a league title, it took Man City 4 or 5 years, it took Man City 4 years to qualify for the Champions League. What are you expecting? Quicker than all of those guys, or longer?
Well, not longer. Definitely not longer. I think it. I want us to build something that can last. So I don't expect it to be like that. As you rightly pointed out, we have yet to score many goals. So let's take baby steps. Let's walk before we can run. But I do want it to be. I want us to start winning. I want us to get to Europe. I think we can get into Europe this season. So I see no reason why not. So yes, I want it to be a bit quicker than those, but I also want us to build the foundations of something that can last forever.
I agree with you. I also think those clubs there, if you look at Manchester City, first league title 11-12, bought out, I think, in season 2008-9. Chelsea first won it in 04-05, bought out in season 03-04. It's different Premier League now. It's a different financial era. There's financial fair play. There are, when Chelsea did what they did, there was Man United and Arsenal, and that was it. Where are those guys now? I don't know. But
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. They don't exist. And then when Man City did it, it was kind of those guys when they still existed. Whereas these days, you've got a top six. You've got West Ham. You've got Spurs, £1 billion debt, but Antonio Conte is pulling up trees. So it will be much harder for Newcastle United to break the cartel. That's what some Newcastle fans call it. Not us, though.
Not us. We're just quoting them.
And also break VAR. Some fans would say that. It's
Not
all
us,
fine. You know, we're not conspiratorial at True Faith or Newcastle United in general. But like you say, it's all about sustainability. Our owners, they don't want to spend the money of the Saudi Arabian people or the separate entity public investment funds.
Yes.
They don't want to do that. They want to build something. And I think me and you especially, you love building. You're here for that.
Yeah, I love it. I've always loved building. It's why I got into HR. I also think I don't know, I want to win stuff, but I want it to last. And those other clubs, they're in trouble. They're, like you say, they're in trouble. So I'm all for it. I think take our time. Let's win loads of games and get into Europe, but let's build something that has longevity.
Let's do it. Let me put you on the spot then, like I like to do. Okay, first, when do we get in the Champions League? Put a year on it.
Put a year.
Not a day, not a time, but a year.
Well, that would be even harder. I'm going to say 20... What year is it? 2022?
The year of our Lord.
Yeah, Gregorian calendar. I love it. I'm going to say 2025.
Ooh, Bruno Gamara's not be happy. He'll be gone.
24?
No, sorry. This, first answer.
I can't work out the seasons in my brain.
I'm going to say this season, 2023. Why not?
Oh, okay. I'm saying Europa for that.
Okay. Who can beat us? Andre Marina's extra time at Liverpool. No one else. So that's why I still think we're going to do it this season. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but I got loads of those. When then are we going to win the league?
Win the league? The next season. 23-24.
Wow, so we're going to win the league the same season we qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah, that's how we qualify.
Yeah, because we won't have Champions League football to distract us from the league. That's
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how Arsenal might do it this year.
Who? Never heard of them.
And then finally, I suppose, when did we win the Champions League? Man City bought in 08-09, still haven't managed it, the losers.
Yeah, freaks. That's a harder question. Maybe like 2026.
2026. It's all going to happen fast.
27.
2027.
One of those, like in like 5 years. I think 5 years.
Yeah.
But that is hard. Winning the Champions League is hard.
Yeah, you have
will
to be
it even
good.
exist?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Big question.
Yeah, will it exist? Maybe if everyone left for the Super League and made it easier to win, we'd win it.
We'll win it, yeah. Then 2023.
Okay, I'll go 2027-8 season. I think you got to play a bit in the Champions League. We've got to get rid of Jacob Murphy before we can concentrate on that. Yeah, a lot of players.
Majesty.
A lot of players to get rid of. He'll float to America or Ireland if he goes that way. And yeah, I think we'll do it then. So this has been True Faith for Bookmakers.com, and it's been a pleasure. Speak to you all soon. Bye.